everyone, and welcome to another episode of Stardew Valley. I am your host Hisame. And today I'm going to show you guys the vanilla standard farm. So that was the first farm layout that Stardew Valley had. This is my oldest farm. I've played 7 years on it. Also, I did this video because a lot of you guys like my videos but can't use mods because you're playing on console, so I just wanted to show you what is possible without mods. Of course, I do have some mods installed in order to freeze time in case I need to do that or to change the time. I can do it from here because I have the CBG cheat menus, and I'm gonna try and show you guys everything that I can in one video. So all the items here have been unmodded. This is how they look in vanilla. You know, when you get the what's it called, the trophy when you save the town. All the decorations are try to theme it for summer. The furniture that you can see there. I did my office up there, the legendary fish that I caught, so that I could have all the achievements on Steam. How the basement looks, the casks only work in here to age stuff up. There we go. I did a little I needed an extra room there, so I just separated it with bookcases. Of course, you can put pots inside the house. Here I grew some strawberries for Maru. On this save file, I am married to her. And I got 2 silver strawberries from there. These are the statues of fortune. Not really worth the money, but they do give you interesting stuff. That one is unique in vanilla, while these two you can have as many as you want. Where am I gonna fit all of that? That's my gift chest. I put gifts in there. And here is decoration chest. Just gonna if I haven't decided if I'm gonna sell something, this is not this is a mod. This is not from the vanilla. I guess it remained in there. That mod, I forgot to erase it. So if I haven't decided if I'm gonna sell something, I put it in there and decide later. Got a show from Demetrius, some more stuff. Just dump it in there. And this is my more efficient farm, let's say. This should have been stones, normal stones. I guess it changed. When the update came, like some of the stuff got screwed around a bit. This is where I store all of my stuff. Like I said, I try and be organized on this farm and keep everything. This is my first farm. And as you can see, when I return from fishing or something, or I want to go fishing, I get what I need from the chest here. And then I teleport to those areas. Doggo, let me through. Here I have some... Oh, I have another door there. Okay, so these are the cows. I have the InfoSuit mod. This also gives me a calendar here, but otherwise you won't see the hands above the animals. I'll just put these here for now. This is the auto grabber. Once you saved everything and did the quests, you can buy this from Marnie, and it will help you with collecting the wool and milk. And you can put you can put pots in here inside the barn and grow some plants. I like to grow amaranth here for when I have the husbandry mod, because you can feed amaranth to your cows and make them happy, and then they give you higher quality stuff. I'm not gonna pick all of that just now. I'm gonna go to the next barn to show you. Here I grew some wheat. So wheat and corn you can give to birds. so that you can increase the hearts if you have the husbandry mod. Otherwise, it's not required. You can keep that space for something else. I like to grow a lot of void mayonnaise because they produce eggs every day, and it's a good return. So I would say that void mayonnaise and duck mayonnaise are the best money and effort and time wise. Can I get out of here, please? That pen is way too small. If you've seen my immersive farm map, that is a mod farm. I have way more space there, and that is my favorite farm. So this is how I organize the greenhouse. For those of you that don't know, you can put trees in the greenhouse like this, no mods required. All of these other plants grow inside the greenhouse with no problem, and you can also use some extra space to make some wine. And I have seeds and stuff on one side and plants that I harvested on another. If a plant gets old enough, a tree gets old enough, it will start producing iridium quality fruit. So if you have a tree, I think for 3 years, and you harvest it every few days and you never cut it down, then you will get a iridium quality fruit. They're not worth making jelly or something like that. It's best to just sell them directly. Okay, next up is my faux greenhouse, because I really don't like the winters here in Stardew Valley, because I live up north in the US right now and I just have a lot of hard winter and it gets me down. So I like to have a little green space here in Stardew Valley that I can go to, or in other video games, and just not have to look at the sad weather outside. Here I changed the decorations each season, so I have some more spring stuff in the spring, more summer stuff in the summer, and autumn as well. The greenhouse will never produce honey if it's inside a building, just so you know. I put it there just for decoration. Even though it says in a few hours it will do it, it's not true. That is the clock. It works real time, and is the same clock as in the community center. This is Grandpa's shrine. Cherry trees, if you saw in my other video. Okay, let's show you guys the houses as well. It's already 12. I'm gonna freeze time a bit, just so that it stays noon and everything is open, so I can go inside the houses. So this is a cabin. It is upgraded. Only the player, the farmhand, can upgrade the cabin. I cannot do that for you guys. Here's someone. These farmhouses, cabins, are for when I get visitors on this farm. This is my oldest farm, so this is going to be the visitors farm. Whenever I have people wanting to play multiplayer with me, they come here so they can check out everything, and you can as well. You just have to send me a friend request on Steam, and then we'll chat there to see when we can play together. So this is my woodland theme cabin. If you need to see anything for inspiration, you can just pause the video and look at it. This is my combat themed cabin, and I think someone was here before, and they spawned some items for themselves. Also, if I'm playing with someone that is on the console and doesn't have access to any mods, I've already spawned some stuff for them here. Additional decorations, fishing rods, a sword to have, maybe some more paintings, warp totems if they need a star drop to have more energy. And I've spawned this for everyone that comes here, and I always check and make sure that everybody's well supplied, so that when they do come on my farm they can just go straight to having fun, and we can have horse races and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm gonna show you once I get out of the farm. So I have 3 horses here, one for each of us, and I also have my 4th horse next to my house, if you have noticed that one. And here is where I collect hay for my animals. I like to have here a little woodland area so that I can harvest hay every day. Sometimes in the winter, if it's not enough, I will buy from Marnie because I am stinking rich, so I can afford to do that. This is my bragging cabin. Here I've added stuff that I found, and artifacts and swords and things like that. Also swords that I have and other minerals, I put them in here. So this is my bragging cabin. And I have a what is it called? Sweet gemberry fruit. This one you can pick it and send it to give it to the statue to get an extra star fruit. This is my slime hutch breeding area. You do need to feed the slime water, and they will produce those slime balls that you can make other slime that you can hatch and then continue to harvest them like this. I left them be because I want the witch to come and turn them all black again. Here is where I produce some of my ancient fruit wine, and there's another place where I produce that as well. It's gonna be hard to get out of there without oh, I have the scepter, I forgot about that. Okay, so this is the return scepter, and it returns me home. Oh, I have another coop here I can show you guys. This is where I have the ducks, and I make duck mayonnaise here, and a bit of void mayonnaise. The void chickens produce so much that it just takes me a long time to turn it all into mayonnaise. These are the junimos. I have stopped harvesting just so I can show you guys how they are, for those of you that haven't reached the point where they can get junimos to help them on their farm. And this is what they do. They are going to collect everything. If there is room in the hut, well, there seems to be. Okay, so here, because this is my co-op farm, I just put up signs for what you should be planting each season. So spring I plant here strawberries, then I plant blueberries as you can see, and then in autumn I'm gonna plant cranberries here. And this is for me to help me remember what I have to plant there, and also to help me communicate with other people as to what I want planted where. In this area here I have a little relaxation spot. My giant crops, as you can see in the spring video I showed you the cauliflower. This is the summer video, and you can see the giant watermelon, and in autumn I'm going to have a giant pumpkin here, hopefully, if all goes well. The mill, and I have sugar and wheat flour here from the wheat that I grew and the beets that I produced. I like to have little corners here, and you know, I have like a little table and sitting area outside. This is my tea house, and I've also decorated this. Each season is gonna be spring, summer, and then autumn. The idea behind this is that I have a little shop and I can sell to other people cookies and tea and things like that. I really like the idea of having um, a tea house. Okay, this guy is a meteor. If you crack it open, you'll get iridium from it. This is a another Junimo hut, and this is my real money maker. Like this, I do it for fun so that I have cooking ingredients. But if you want to make a lot of money, this is what you do, and pretty much nothing else, because it's wasted soil. This is so advantageous, and a lot of people fill up their greenhouse as well and don't grow anything else but ancient fruit. Personally, since I have cheat mods, I can spawn all the money I want, so I don't need to uh, do that to my farm. I can have a pretty farm. Okay, so this area here, I forgot to get a horse. Let me just go back and get one. You can ride a horse that isn't yours. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm getting a horse from one of the cabins. And I put hats on them so we don't confuse each other's horse. Sometimes it gets a little buggy. I think they fix the bugs when you get on someone else's horse. So the idea is that we have a tournament, a horse race here. I haven't had a chance to get all four people, all four of us on the farm at the same time, but maybe someday we will. The vacation, some winter vacation is coming. So the idea is maybe someone will say and sit and say start, and then we race around in a circle. On another farm, if you saw my videos on the forest farm, I did the longer circuit. But I think that one's a bit too hard. We will try first with this shorter one and do multiple laps instead of one big long race. And I don't know, after a couple of laps, the first one that finishes the fifth lap wins. Ta-da! So that's what I've planned for this one. Let me show you the other houses. I've put some decorations, just not in this one. I think maybe in Leia. Here I did like a little open air art museum. Supposedly she did the statues. And she has a little area for herself there to sit as well. I put a lot of plants here. Some of them have been destroyed because they were in the path of the NPC. So you can take note, these are safe areas. They're not going to destroy them if you put plants here. And I put a keg there for her because I know she likes wine. Okay. Here I've done a fake community garden. Nobody actually comes here, but I like the idea of having this. Like there you can harvest maple syrup and other things like that. Here you can gather all the resources that you make. As you can see, you can have honey. In the spring here, onions will grow, and I put signs for everywhere where you're going to get onions. That is where you can harvest trees. Unfortunately, you can't plant in pots outside, but hopefully someone will make a mod for that. And here I have a mod that changes the slimes into kitty cats, but I think I can change them into chickens as well, so you can have like a fake chicken coop here that will actually be slime instead of chickens. But we can pretend if they are retextured that it is a chicken. So yeah, I've always thought it would be awesome to have with all the NPCs from Pelican Town. Unfortunately, it will be too much of a complication to have a mod with that. I don't even want to think about it, and I'm not a programmer. But it just seems very hard. So here I made a fishing area. So if you fish, you can put everything here if you don't have enough room in your inventory. I really like to fish here in winter, and you can also get the glacial fish, which is a um, legendary fish, another sitting area here. I might add some more stuff here later on if I get any ideas. Here again another fishing area, and put crab pots as well. Here you can pick berries in the spring and autumn. And I put some slimes for the wizard as well. Put some plants. So I know he likes wine, and I made some void mayonnaise for him there. As far as I remember, this is a safe area. He will not knock these out and destroy them. Okay, where else I have to show you guys? Oh, the gypsy cart, the traveling cart. So I made a little area here for the gypsy cart as well, the traveling cart, sorry. You can sit down, have a bite, order, I don't know, a fish taco or something from her. Or you can bring your own food. I think it would be a lot cheaper than a 300 leek. Rare seeds are always good to get them. I always try and do that. And if I don't have room in my inventory, I just have chests everywhere and I put them here. Okay, Horsey, I know you won't fit through that door, so we'll try this other one. Yay! Oh, and the secret forest I forgot to show you guys. For those of you that are new to Stardew Valley, you may not know that you have here this area, and don't forget about the wood down here below. You will get hardwood from here. I have another fishing area because I really like it here. It has a bunch of atmospheric effects. And also this is good only in summer can you get that fiddlehead fern there. You will need that for the community center to save it. And there we go, slimes are making babies. There we go, there's a baby slime. Congratulations, new parents. And this is where you will put the gemberry and get a star fruit. I can't show you that anymore in this video because I've already used up the magic on that one. But you can check out my other videos and see how I got the star fruit from that statue. Okay, let's go into town. Let's see here. Did I put anything here? Yeah, I had put some plants, but a lot of them got destroyed. But where you see plant here, that's a safe area. They will not walk over it. Okay. Put some plants here, jellies, grass. You can put grass inside the house. I put a crystallarium and looms for Emily because I know she likes those. So this is a safe area. I had put another one here and she destroyed it. Fortunately I did it with a cheat mod and I didn't have to cry for all the resources lost. So yeah, the loom here, you can put these if you want, if you have too much money and you're not too worried about losing it on destroyed items by the NPC. You can do that. Let's see, did I did anything for Krobus? No, I forgot about Krobus, poor Krobus. On my other save files, the whole area is like super decorated, but here I guess I forgot to do that for him. Oh well, next video. I knew I forgot to do something, I guess this was it. I had like that nagging feeling, you forgot to do something. I also decorated the cemetery, I added some more stuff. I'm gonna show you the beach and then I'm gonna go back to town to show you what else I did there. So some decorations here as well. When I fish I like to have a recycling machine near me and a worm bin and chest. Here no NPC ever comes, so this is a safe area to put out whatever you need. Also put some lamps for light and decoration just because I like that. Let's see, Elliot. Oh, he destroyed the bookcases. So I had bookcases all over here and he destroyed them, so that's the only place where you can keep it. Also, I had put some kegs here for wine for him and he totally destroyed those, so that's kind of the only safe place you can put. And here. So if you want to put kegs for Elliot, this is the safe area. Okay. Here it might be deceptive to think that all of that area is a safe area, but it really isn't, because in the winter, um, let me show calendar. So in the winter you're gonna have on the 15th, 16th, and 17th, if I remember correctly, you will have the night market. And you're gonna have NPCs crawl everywhere here, and anything that you have here will be destroyed in those 3 days. So you can put here stuff all year round except those 3 days. So have that in mind. These are okay, these are always safe there. This is the beach. I put some more decorations here. If you want to put any statues, they will be destroyed because NPCs go all over the place. So far in my tests, this is the only safe area. Like if you want to put a statue, you can do so, counting the squares from the plant here. Like you can maybe do a print screen, pause on the video and be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's safe area. If you want to put any statues like Junimos, for example, here I had a Junimo here, or an owl, something like that, and that was destroyed, but this one's safe. So this here is a safe area if you want to put statues. That one, another safe area, nobody goes up there where the crystallariums are. This is how the museum looks for me. This is how I organize stuff. I cannot edit this anymore without a mod. I had put a table there, but somebody destroyed it, and I think it's Sam when he cleans up the place. He goes through here and destroys anything that is there. He supposedly brooms and cleans up, and everything that is in his path will get destroyed. I also have a chest there in case I don't have enough room when I break geodes with Clint. Here I think I forgot to decorate his place, so next video will be autumn. Hopefully I'll get around to him as well. This is the Joja Mart. It has been closed because I saved the town and it looks terrible, so I just added some trees there and try and not look at it. The Joja Cola machine, you'll only get one, and only if you do the Joja Mart quest. I use the cheat mod to spawn it, just so I can show you guys in case you do go that route. That will be your prize, and it's gonna be only one Joja Cola machine, so not really worth it. That's kind of a forested area I've created. The horse doesn't fit, I will show you later. This is Pam's upgraded house. There are areas here where you can put statues as well, just be careful because they will destroy them. I've added some plants for Pam. Also, I stole her religious thingy because I can. You can put it back if you want to or not. I clicked on it to see if I can steal it and it worked. I am talking about the what was it called? Decorating. Let's see if I can find it, because I can't remember the name of the thing I stole. Yeah, I can't remember, but it's that if you do the quest and see to upgrade her house, you will see her praying to that thing. I also had put flowers here, and especially cactuses, because George is such a prickly character. I think I had put some other objects here, but it was destroyed. So yeah, these are safe areas where you can put stuff and they will not get destroyed by NPCs. I also used trees to hide all of that trash, which is something you can do as well. I added a lamp here so that I can catch Lewis and Marnie. They have a cutscene where they meet out back here and do shady stuff and argue. I also put some of his kegs here. Supposedly he makes hooch in his backyard because that's legal and he's the mayor. Some more plants here. This is if you want a divorce or not. This is if you do the Mr. Cheese quest. Or Q. I'm not sure in English, they like to pronounce things differently. Okay, what else do I have here to show you? Star Drop Salon. So these are places where you can put plants and they don't get destroyed. Here, Shane will destroy them. Here, Robin and Demetrius will destroy them. And I put some cakes up here for Gus. What did I put in that chest? More grapes for wine. And I have a mod, Carmila's immersive map mod that expands the town, and I also combined it and upgraded it with other stuff. And if you've seen my other videos, I gave everyone a bathroom, a kitchen, so that it looks more normal. I put a greenhouse in the community center. I guess I forgot about what's his face, Harvey. Sorry about that, Harvey, to put plants for him. But next video, I guess. I didn't have time, it would have taken too long, and I've been promising this video for quite a while. So in my edit, I've changed this into a art shop, and here I put a Pierre's secret stash. If you know the cutscene, you find it there behind a bookcase. I actually put a bookcase here and another room. You can fit a little room in there and have a little greenhouse. Okay, so much to show you guys. So this is the community center. I fixed it up. Oh, I guess I didn't put anything in this file save. But in other ones, I've made like the greenhouse here, and I put kilns and other things here and kind of decked out the place. I'll probably finish that in the autumn video. And of course, like I've said before, you can put beehives outside of the farm. They will produce 3 seasons a year. Wild honey, which is great for making mead, and you can put the kegs in the community center or other places to make that mead and sell it for some nice cash. That is where you get the Junimo plush. That is a secret. You can check out my other videos to see how you get all of the statues, the pretty ones and the ugly ones. And like I've told you before, I made another little area here to fish. I love fishing in this game, and I just like sitting around and fishing. So I put some plants here as well for Robin and Demetrius. So these are safe zones. Also these here as well, I just left them open. You can put stuff there. Hi there, Linus. Um, as well, for Linus, you can put some stuff around, so safe. I had preserved jars all lined up here, so that area he has destroyed them, so don't put any stuff there unless you're willing to lose it. Apparently he likes to go sit here and watch the valley, so he's gonna walk all over those. Just have that in mind. Here, safe area, nobody comes in here. You can put preserved jars, pickle jars, uh, with the jelly, and of course ancient fruit wine. And I keep my stuff in here, and I just pick it up and put it in that chest and then go and sell it later on, depending how much time I have. And of course I do recommend you always have a chest here when you do go mining, just so you can put if you have extra stuff, and you need to dump them somewhere and then continue your quest, you can do so there. Adventurers Guild, nothing too fancy here, I think. Yeah, no, I didn't have time to do this one. I do recommend Carmilla's mod for those of you that can use mods. Hey, what's going on? That was a weird bug. That is so bizarre. No wonder my slimes are escaping. The fence isn't, and now I can't get out. That is such a weird bug. Okay, goodbye horse. It was nice knowing you. There's a mod that lets you have water underneath this bridge, which I think is really awesome. I haven't had time to install it, but I do look forward to it. And then you can swim in it, because there's a mod that allows you to swim in the water. These swirly things, if you crack them open, you will get iridium and prismatic shard in different quantities. It's not always a certainty, but you do need to leave them unharvested for a long time. I think after 3 seasons of not harvesting in the quarry, you will start to get them. I am in my 7th year, and I think I got my first one after 5 years, because then I started forgetting to come here. And I've been living it like this for all of that time, and now from 1 I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Generally I use this area for the crystallariums. These are another money maker, like the ancient fruit wine, and you can put these anywhere. You can put them on the farm, you can put them in the cabins, you can put them in houses, you can put them outside. I prefer to leave them here in the quarry because nobody bothers me. Bus stop. Oh, I have to also go to the bathhouse to show you guys stuff there as well. So this is how the bus stop looks, and I'm gonna go now to the bathhouse and show you guys, and I'm gonna teleport to save time. So this is how the bath house looks. You can put some plants in here. I put some crystal path on the ground so that it doesn't look that awful chipped anymore. You can have a chest in here and put stuff inside. So a lot of you have asked me about the mushroom trees outside of the farm and how, if this is a mod. Well, it was a mod when I used that mod to plant mushrooms on my farm, and I saw that I can do it outside of the farm. And so I decided, well, let's fill up everything with mushrooms because they're really nice. And once I got rid of that mod because it stopped working, the mushrooms are still here and I don't get any bugs or crashes or anything like that, and they look pretty and I love it. So you will probably not be able to get this in vanilla in any way, but I don't know if any bugs or glitches occur in the future. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to. So this is the where I do my um, coal, and I produce the coal here. I grow trees. This is my personal farm of tree farm forest. I also put fence here because it's pretty. And I've decorated the entrance to the witch's lair. And this is how it looks. I put some decorations for her as well because I think she likes flowers too. And supposedly she has a hobby to knit and loom. And some pickles. Okay. And of course they connect the two basements. Even though they are divorced, they maybe have still remained connected somehow. This will change your appearance here. And now I've returned to her hut. You will have a quest here to do. I didn't show you in Krobus's lair in the basement. You will have an area to fight. Let me show you warp locations. Sewer, sewer, sewer. Secret woods I showed you. Bathhouse. I still have the desert to show you. So we're again in Krobus's lair, and this is the area. Don't come here if you're a noob, because they will beat you up. They like those bugs are really angry. Okay, I think I showed you the beach, I showed you the forest, I showed you people's houses, showed you the park. I think I showed you everything. I'm not sure. I think I did. So I think the desert would be the last one. Did bus stops. I decorated them a bit. I think I can unfreeze the time just so I can show you how everything looks at night as well. You can grow slime here outside. This is Sandy. Hi there, Sandy. I put some flowers in here for her just so I have to give her as a gift when I do visit her. Because I do like her. This is the casino. I haven't had time to do anything. This is Mr. Cheat I was telling you about with the quest. Yeah, rare seeds for sale. So the new crop is... where are you? Cactus seeds, and they're really nice. The cactus fruit, as you know, is pretty good when you're going fighting. Sometimes she sells ice cream in here as well, which is nice. Here I did another art display, location, music, stuff like that. Hippie, whippy, happy. So yeah, a bunch of statues. A lot of them you can buy from the night market. Some of them you can craft them. Let me show you. For example, the wicked statue, you can make it yourself. Flower tub, you can make it yourself. Other things you have to buy. That one you get from the museum as a reward. Other things I had to spawn them because I don't know from which quest they are. Like for example, the golden urn, I don't know. There's also that Linus statue, the golden one. I think there's probably some quest for it, I'm not sure. Haven't found it yet. Here's a camera and you can take pictures with it here, and usually you have to bring a prismatic shard. So this is the prismatic shard, and you go here, you sit between the 3 pillars, and then you will get the galaxy sword, which I already have, so I can't produce another one, but you get it. And I put a statue there just so I can be even prettier. Of course, you can put grass here as well. You don't need to put sprinklers, that's just something I chose to do. This is another area where you can put your Joja Cola if you want to kind of make it a more bus stop feel. A pool here, I put some chairs, some logs, plants, things like that. You can make tomato juice, you can put a keg here. I made some tomato juice. There's not much great deal of juice that you can make here, unfortunately. Without mods you can't make anything pretty interesting, but I would say that tomato juice is kind of the only thing I would drink on a sunny day. You can't make orange juice, you can only make orange wine, which is too bad. And of course this is the skull mine. It is endless. I've been to level 1000. Ouch, 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 ouch. I think I showed you everything here. I can go home. And I can use the return scepter, which is a vanilla item. You get it from Krobus for 2 million gold. Okay, let's make it dark. This is how the farm looks, the bus stop looks at night. This is how my farm looks at night. Oh, I didn't have enough room in my area here, probably. So you have to be careful to have room for the Junimos to harvest stuff, otherwise they're just gonna leave it on the ground like that. And I went to the witch to activate monsters at night on my farm. And you can do that too. It's not recommended if you're a beginner. And as you see here, it was just too much to harvest in one day, and the Junimos just couldn't cope with harvesting all of that, so I have stuff left over. If you like, I wouldn't recommend you stop the harvesting process because like I said, if they don't have enough time, so ideally they will harvest every day a different crop that gets done, and they would have enough time to that one's a bad one. So yeah, this is how it looks at night. I put lamps everywhere so it's a lot easier to get around. Definitely a lot nicer. I do like to leave some areas hidden because it looks more mysterious, but yeah, this is how it looks. So thank you for watching, everybody. Hope I didn't forget to show you anything. If you have any questions or suggestions, please do leave them in the comments below. I will try my best to answer them. Sometimes YouTube doesn't always give me the notifications, so I'm sorry for that, but I do try and check back to see if anybody's commented. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye, everyone.